This is BeeSparrow and BuzzzTweet Radio. This is BeeSparrow and BuzzzTweet Radio.
April, you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Well, hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? It's your girl, BeeSparrow. I got my girl, April Showers, here, and we're doing our second episode of our recap. We're going to go into everything that we talked about during the week and some things that we didn't even talk about. So I don't even know where to begin, April. What's up? Go ahead. What's up with your introduction? What's up? What's up? I don't even know where to
Girl,
begin.
it's so much. It's so much going on out there.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on out there. What I wanted to talk about is I'm old school, new school.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know why I got to be labeled a mammy. Because that's what they call the young folks, is calling us elders.
Mammies.
People, they calling us mammies now.
Why?
I went into a talk show yesterday, and I'm going to go. They were discussing a Jussie Smollett case, which I know we're going to talk about.
Right.
But I want to know why I have to be called a mammy, because I've lived to be 59 years old. Whether Jussie did the crime or not, I want him to have fair sentencing. He had already paid restitution and a restitution fines, and then did community service 2 years ago. And they tried to Bill Cosby him and bring it back. And so people like Taraj Hinton said, the crime doesn't fit, the sentencing doesn't fit the crime.
Right.
And so, free him. We want to make sure our black men get the same sentencing as the other races.
Well, you
That's
see what's
it.
happening? You see what's happening now? White people all on the news calling him Juicy Smollett and saying things about him.
Yeah.
And that's our
Right.
fault. Think about this. Like, comment, and subscribe, not just to my YouTube channel. Come on over here to Spreaker.com, BuzzTweet Talk Radio. It's where I do my live shows. We can chat it up over. That's not supposed to be playing, but yeah, now you have white people talking bad about him and calling him
And
Justin
you right.
Smollett, and it's our
Juicy,
fault.
yeah. It is our fault because I had to stop calling him names.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, he could be my son or my cousin.
Right.
And I'm going to protect the man at all costs.
Right.
And so, like I said, I was in the show and they were talking about Taraj Hinton because Taraj Hinton made a statement saying, Emmett Till. Like, if that's the case, go back and arrest this lady. And people are like, well, Emmett Till didn't, Jussie Smollett, he lied. Emmett Till didn't go out and lie and stuff. You idiots.
That ain't even the point. They so dumb.
You idiots.
They missed the whole point.
I know. You don't even get the point. They're bringing our black men up for crimes for 30 years ago. So if you can do that, go arrest Carol Bryant for the murder of Emmett Till because she should be charged for being a murderer. She lied and that boy was killed because of her lie. Yep. That's the point. That you young people, but you want to call us mammies, talking about we protecting the black men. Yeah, I'm going to protect the black man at all costs, even when they wrong. When they wrong, I still want him to be able. He went, that judge talked about him, belittled him, in that court, and that was awful. That judge had no right to talk to him the way that he talked to him. He talked down to him.
So according to the young'uns, we can't support our brothers anymore, huh? Supporting to
right. We're mammies.
We're can't support the brothers anymore.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're mammies.
How appalling.
I was in the talk show, and I'm like, are y'all serious? They're like, if we protect these people or speak up, then they consider us mammies. Baby, keep on living. You young girls that want to call me a mammy.
This is why we'll never accomplish anything, because so many black people are so stuck on inclusiveness. They want to include everybody into the black community when nobody accepts the black community. I am so sick of black people. It's ridiculous. Want to include everybody in on our struggle. They want to include everybody in on our community, but nobody wants to include us in anything. And that's why we'll never have nothing. That's why when the Most High y'all come back, it's only going to be a small group of people going back with him, because black people don't know how to be just one unit together, just us. We don't know how to be secluded. We don't know how to be one together, and we don't know how to separate ourselves from them, which is what the Most High y'all told us to do. He told us not to be conformed to this world. This world meaning the heathen and what they doing, voting, celebrating Christmas, celebrating pagan holidays, all these things. But that's neither here nor there, because I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. I'm fine with it. I'm done. I'm going to do what the Most High say do. I'm going to stop beating up on our brothers. I'm going to try to support as much as I can. I just don't feel. Sure, Jussie Smollett lied. Okay? But he did not deserve to be locked up for 150 days, in my opinion. Well, and for those of y'all who walking around here calling us mammies because we are supporting our brothers, I'll be that. I'll be that
mammy all day long.
I'll be that.
And you better get it, because when they come for your child, then you will see. We done lived long enough where we see the injustices. It don't matter at this point if Jussie was guilty or innocent. If he lied, that sentence that judge gave him was not right. It did not fit his crimes. And so when we come out and speak up about it, Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna protect him at all costs with that. Cause
Right.
you know what? They ain't doing it to them other folks. So I'll be a mammy all day long. You
What
know,
chat room was
Uh,
that?
girl, it was in a
On
show.
Facebook?
No, it was on YouTube.
Oh,
Uh,
girl, I don't even argue with people no
I'll
more.
put in the chat what show I was in.
I
But
don't want to
this is
know.
what,
I
yeah,
really
this is what the new people are thinking. This is how the new people they're saying, okay, don't get me wrong. If we have black people out here that have done wrong, yes, they have done wrong. Do I support their wrongness? No. But the way you want to bring them down and you pick and choose
yeah,
what you gonna do to our people, you people better wake up. Y'all can't even see the forest for the trees.
right.
Yes, us black women, we have been raised, we are black women. We are going to protect our loved ones at any cost. Something y'all better start learning how to do. Cause see, if it's left up to y'all, y'all saying throw every black person in jail that does something wrong. First of all, we ain't judge and jury. And then even if they do a crime, all we want is fair sentences. They send ours away for life. Life. They give ours 20 and 30 years. Y'all better go back and look at the charts that shows the racial indifferences with sentencing guidelines and black men that are in prison. So before you come for me calling me a mammy, you go do your research. You crazy young women out there that even think this. You got the right to call me a mammy because I don't care what Jesse Smollett has done. I want to make sure he gets a fair sentence. That's it. That's all. Then y'all so way out there, and then they want to talk about Taraj. You know, oh, she's a big old mammy of just. You know, then people want to say you can't compare this to Emmett Till. Oh, yes, the hell I can. Go arrest Carol Bryant. Go arrest her. I don't care if she spends a day, a week. Go arrest her. She lied. Her lie caused a black man to be murdered. For you young idiots that can't see the forest for the trees. Girl, I was 38 9mm hot. But I'm going to mute my mic and I'm going to go share the show to some more people. Keep talking, B. I
So
might.
yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, everybody, it's your girl BeeSparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Me and April Showers, we're on here talking about events that happened during the week, and we was just talking about Jussie Smollett. She was telling us how she went into a chat room and she began defending him, and the young people in there started calling her a mammy. Um, for me, I'm just tired of not showing support to people to black Americans. I mean, I know Jussie Smollett lied, but what made me want to stop calling him Juicy and all that is when I see white people on YouTube and on the internet calling him those things too and talking bad about him. They doing it because of us. You know, we need to stop, y'all. We just have to stop. When our black brothers and sisters are in trouble, regardless of what they're doing, we got to support. I'm sorry. That's how they do. Look at Kyle Rittenhouse. Look at how much support he got from his community. He killed somebody. He killed two people. And his community still supported him. And y'all was mad over that. Y'all was mad over that. Moshe Ben Yahuda says sisters are called mammies for uplifting brothers, and brothers are called simps for uplifting sisters. This generation is lost and confused. Wow. Look at that. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with black people? I know we want to be inclusive. We have the spirit of inclusiveness. We want to include everybody, but nobody wants to include us in anything. But now the sisters are being called mammies for supporting the brothers. Jussie Smollett lied. So the F what? Ye who have not told a lie, throw the first stone. If you have never told a lie, throw the first stone. If you have never told a lie, throw the first stone.
Okay. This is the only thing we have to wait till the show starts to share it. So
Yeah.
I was sharing the show still to other people and all of the groups. Yeah.
Well, for now, we only have one person
Yeah,
watching.
they'll
So
come.
I'm gonna take
They'll
my
come.
time. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time.
Yeah, take your time.
To the next
So-
topic. But I was saying how black people got mad when Cal Rittenhouse, his community supported him. Like, how can we get mad at that? And I said it again. I said it before and I said it again. How can we get mad at the Ukrainians also for supporting their people first?
Right. But we don't support ours.
We get called mammies.
Yeah, I'm a mammy.
I'll be that. Yeah, Moshe, we have the spirit of inclusive. They bred that in us like a iron, like what you call them things when you breed somebody. They bred that in us, that inclusiveness. We got to include everybody in everything that we do, but no one includes us.
And B, you know what I want to say?
Say it.
We talk so bad about Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. We don't think they doing enough. But you know what? The other day I was thinking they probably tired of these ignorant Negroes.
You're right. You know what? I'm from here on out. I ain't gonna say never, but right now I would not call Al Sharpton bobblehead again. I will never call him
Or Jesse Jackson, because we don't know. We don't know what they done went through.
Yep,
trying to help people.
Yep.
Only to get the knife stabbed in their back by black people.
You're right.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to stop talking about Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. Yeah. Because dealing with our people, the way they go against their own, you can't knock any sense into their head and just the way they thinking. And so I just said, I'm not going to talk about Jesse Jackson nor Al Sharpton no more because we don't know. Defending black people and going out speaking, and then you going to have black people right there attacking you.
That's how I know we the people, April, because even in the Bible, the Hebrews in the Bible, they wanted to be like other nations. They wanted to be like other nations, girl. God telling them to be separate from other nations. But our people wanted so much to be like other nations, and it's like that today. That's why we can't be included. That's why we can't be, secluded. That's why we can't be just us. That's why there's. Listen, I was looking at this pastor on YouTube. His channel is called We Woke Now. I can't think of the pastor name. Channel is called We Woke Now. He was speaking in front of a bunch of people. I can't even get it out. In front of a bunch of people, right? And he was saying he was gonna call out the name of a group of people, and I want y'all to call out what country they from. Like, if I call out China, you're gonna say Chinese. If I call out Italy, if I call out Italian, you're gonna say Italy. If I call out, he just kept naming Korea, you're gonna call out Korean. If I call out Nigeria, you're gonna say Nigerian. So he did that, and everybody was responding. When he said black, nobody could say anything.
Right.
It's just like I told y'all this story of one time I went into the 7-Eleven, and this young black dude, he looked young anyway, was arguing at this Indian lady because what I caught from it, two people had left their cell phones in the store, and he came back for one of them, and she said she was not going to give him that cell phone until the other person came, so that she can make sure that everybody get the correct cell phone, right? He kept cursing. Yeah. He cursed her out. He was cursing her out. He was like, B, you need to go back to your own country, B. You need to go back, B.
Right.
Wait. She looked at him and she stepped back and she said, I got a country. That's all. And you know what? He didn't even get that. She was somebody, black dude, you need to go back to your own country, bitch. You need to go back to your own country, bitch. She looked at him and said, well, I got a country. But he can't say that. You get the point.
Right.
He can't say he got a country to go back to.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So black people,
and we can't.
Go ahead, sis.
Yeah. I said, and we can't. We don't have a country that we could say we.
Everybody got a country to go back to, except us.
Because we've been mixed with so many other different races. Like we can't even pinpoint where we come from. Some of us. You can take a test. They can say you come from here and there, but we all over.
All over. And with that being said, you would think that we could be able to come together as the nation that we are supposed to be. You would think that we could come together and be as the nation that we are supposed to be, but you have people like these young children calling grown-ups mammies for supporting other black people. That's outrageous.
And I'll be a mammy all day long.
Right. Like I said, I'll be
a mammy all day long.
Y'all, you remember that rap song by rap song by Red Man that said I'll be that? That Red Man, I'll be that, honey.
Yeah. And see, Jussie, whether he lied or not, he has some good black attorneys.
Mm-hmm.
Let that marinate, people.
Can't say
Jussie's legal team was black.
Can't say that for Tasha K, can we?
Huh.
Who is always talking about black men and white women. Always talking about black men. Always talking about interracial couples. How black men love white women. But then she went out and the first legal team she got was white.
He lost that case.
We retarded. Our people retarded as hell.
The first time Jussie went to court, when he paid the fine and did community service, he had that black woman lawyer. Girl, I was so proud. I stood up. I said, "Power to the people."
You say what?
So you while we talking about Jussie, because he raised the black power fist. Everybody was talking about he crazy. No, he showed y'all what black power can do with black lawyers.
But you know what? I also love how his brothers and sisters are sticking beside him. I love
That's
it.
Right. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what we supposed to do.
Right.
Your family.
Right.
It don't matter. That's his family. You don't want your brother to go to jail.
Right.
And 26 in California, in Cook County. Girl, you lucky to come alive out of there.
You mean Chicago, right? You say California or Chicago?
I mean, Chicago.
Right.
Sorry about that. But yeah.
But I mean, and I was saying the man, he lied. He did lie. But let me see.
Carol Bryant lied too.
Let me see somebody who has never lied before. Raise your hand or click the link and come up on the panel if you have never told a lie.
Right.
Come on. I'll drop the link.
And see, we'll never know the truth. With this another case, we'll never know the truth.
Where are the Africans?
The two African brothers, Nigerians. They're Nigerians.
Same thing, African.
I bet they're going to stick together.
I bet they got deported.
Yeah. See, they're going to stick together.
Yep.
They are going to stick together. And of course, they were going to stick together and railroad Jesse.
You think so?
We will never know the truth. Them Nigerians, and we got to keep it real, people. See, we talk real talk over here. People from those other countries and the islands, they do not like Black Americans. So it's a lot to this. Two Nigerians.
It's like this. My boy, I ain't gonna say no names from the CUC. I ain't gonna call no names. You probably know who I'm talking about. He said on his job, he stick with Black people. He lie for them. He a manager too in his business. He said he'll lie for them with the quickness, and he tell them to lie for one another if they have to. I think it's sad that you have to tell people, Black people, that these days. I think that's sad. I think that it's sad that you have to have someone to tell you, stick up for your fellow brother. I don't care what it is. We got to start sticking up for each other, y'all. I don't care what it is, because that's what they do. Like I said, look at Kyle Rittenhouse. That nigga killed 2 people, but his community was behind him 100.
And we were mad. Kyle Rittenhouse wasn't even our business.
Right.
Because he didn't even kill Black people.
Right.
But if you follow the case, in all actuality, the kid did defend himself.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
I mean, but his people stuck by him.
Shout out to brother Moshe Ben Yahuda in the chat room, chopping it up. So tell the CUC we live, spread the word, because we just, nobody knows. I just go live. But
and we said we were gonna come every Friday and talk about things.
Moshe said the Europeans teach the Black people on the islands to stay away from us in the States. Everybody do. The Chinese people, all the Asian people, the Hispanics. And then what pisses me off the most is we got the audacity to hate on one another and not support one another. We have that audacity to say BeeSparrow and April Showers are mammies because they in support of Jussie Smollett's release from prison. What kind of frappanacka bullshit is that?
Well, but that's how they think.
Well, like I said, I'll be there.
And like I tell people, y'all keep on living. You don't know what you getting ready to be faced with.
Yep. You better say it.
You don't, and you gonna see it. Cause see, while you calling me a mammy, see this mammy, might have to come support you, sister girl.
Mm-hmm.
When
You're gonna wish
kids
you
get
had a
in
man.
trouble, when your child gets in trouble, when you call me up and tell me, see this, that they done arrested your child, might have to come support you, sister girl.
Mm-hmm.
When
You're gonna wish
kids
you
get
had a
in
man.
trouble, when your child gets in trouble. Okay, wait a minute. Is that me? That I?
Wait, why is it
When
like
you call me up
Hold
and
on.
tell me, I'm trying to steal that they done arrested your child, might have to come support you, sister girl.
There we go. My bad. My fault.
Oh, okay.
That was my
Yeah.
fault. Go ahead.
Okay. And so, because at the end of the day, while you calling me mammy, these people still looking at us. We're black. They still thinking, saying we're niggers.
Right.
Oops.
I have a question. I have a question to whoever's listening, and I hope you respond. It's 3 people. Somebody got to say something. Listen, how do you feel when I don't know if you have already, but I have. I have looked at videos where white people are talking about Jussie Smollett like it ain't nothing. And I feel some kind of way on the inside. It makes me mad to hear a white person call him Juicy Smollett. I get pissed off to the point of pissivity when I hear a white person call him that. Is it just me?
No,
Should I
it's
be
not
getting mad?
just
Should I be getting mad when I hear a white person call him Juicy Smollett? Because it pisses me off.
No.
I've done it. I've called them Juicy Smollett, but that's one of the reasons why I stopped. Because white people doing it.
And I had to stop too. I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it too. And I said, you know what? I can't do this. I can't talk about this chat.
Right.
I can't do this. This don't look good. When that judge belittled him, talked about him like a dog, gonna tell him, you know, you ain't walked in Justice's shoes. You don't even know how he feeling. You dogged him out. You degraded that boy during his sentencing.
Yeah.
You degraded him. You degraded him. I have never, ever seen a judge degrade anybody from another race. Hell, even when they sentenced that cop, Kim Porter,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when she claimed like she accidentally pulled her taser at her sentencing, even though this woman had did wrong, they still praised her. So that judge had a chance to belittle, and everybody say
he didn't have one encouraging word for Jussie Smollett.
None.
A white man, and we sitting up there eating it up. While that white man degraded our brother like that. We loved it, girl. We loved it.
And nobody thinks, they don't even think it's wrong. Like, that's what he did. He shouldn't have lied. Okay, well, what you gonna do when you get caught in your lies?
Yeah. What did you do when you got caught in your lie?
You know, because a lot of us can lie. A lot of us still lying.
A lot of us need to get the specks out of our own eyes. We over here laughing at Jussie Smollett, but we need to get the speck out of our own eyes. Moshe said we hate each other, and yet we are still at the bottom. And white people are the number one copycats. They take all our people ideas. They do. Look at y'all seen the baby beyond that carriage that women be carrying their babies. It's called a baby beyond. That's how African women carry their babies, but they use a big cloth and wrap their babies close to their bodies. That's how African. When I remember when my firstborn baby got sick for the first time. You know, my children are from the Igbo tribe. Their father is Igbo. I remember when my baby got sick for the first time, she was a newborn, and my mother-in-law at the time would not let me touch my baby, honey. She wrapped my baby up in one of them cloths and carried her on her back the whole time, honey. They copy us. They take everything from us and make it their own. We got a scripture in the house. Hold on, let me get my hand clap for the scripture, y'all. We got a scripture in the house. Yes, all praises to the Most High. We got a scripture in the house. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share. And we trying to wait for more people to come in, y'all. I know what's gonna happen, April. Everybody gonna come in
like they did last week.
When it's time to go. Yes. So we got the scripture in the house. Hold on, let me get back to this scripture. Moshe said, Matthew 7:5 said, "Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye." Let me get another hand clap for the scripture, honey, because that's what we
hand clap for the scripture. Right out your eye.
That's what we talking about over here. We need to start supporting each other. Now, April, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, sis. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when you said this when we was going through this R. Kelly thing, and I remember you said, "I don't care what he did. I'm still gonna support him. We need to start supporting each other, regardless of what." And girl, I thought you was out of your damn mind at the time. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was out of your damn mind. But you're right. You are absolutely 100% right. And I'll use the
and they say we support, mammies, we support the black man. No, because like I said, with his case, if this stuff could have been did years ago, if all of this stuff allegedly happened. It don't take this many years to bring somebody to justice. And now we've got parents where text messages have come up where you have the main star witness with 5 of his charges where he was indicted on 9 counts in New York, where the star witness family actually coached their daughter, told her to lie about their age, told her to lie about her age to him. Flirtatious messages, the mom talking about, "Oh, he's gonna be my son-in-law." See, all of that went out the door with the love of money. And he was sentenced by this one particular girl for 5 of the counts. And they have text messages from the mom that they didn't show in court because they want to put all the blame on him. Hopefully the supporters and the non-supporters should be coming together saying, we want all the parents arrested. And see, another thing people got to realize too, the way these laws are written, because I'm going to tell you, however you start off, when you lie in the beginning, you should be held accountable for that lie. Now, they want to say because he was the adult, they don't even care if the girls lie. Some of these women, these girls, honey, they have more tits and ass than I ever had.
Yeah.
These girls are coming out with bodies.
My granddaughter already, she 8.
Right. And so to just say that the adult should be held accountable for everything, like it don't even matter if the girl lies.
Shalom, August Dream.
If they lie,
Shalom,
you are
August
still,
Dream.
They're saying that don't matter. The adult they're gonna still hold the adult responsible. So any woman or anybody that goes out and lie to get into a relationship with a man, a woman, they don't even hold them accountable.
Let
They
me
hold
just
the
say,
adult.
the co-host from the other room is not here today. He's at work. Shalom to you,
Oh,
Sister August
okay.
Dreams. Shalom to you, Sister August Dreams. Nah, she was shouting out the co-host. August Dreams was shouting out the
Okay.
co-host from the other room. Yeah, he went to work today. He wasn't supposed to go to work today, but he filled in for somebody. So yeah.
And then you black people, you got on a bandwagon
Yep.
to mute his music. And this country was built on a lie. You celebrating every holiday. You still singing the Star Spangled Banner, the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Miss me with that. Oh, girl, they just make me sick with all of that.
August Dreams, we're talking about Jussie Smollett. April said she went into a chat room the other night in support of Jussie Smollett, and they started calling her or black
Mammy.
women mammies.
Mammy.
They call black women mammies that respect, that supports Jussie Smollett. Listen, I had a change of heart and a change of mind just a few months ago, just sitting in here thinking how everyone is going down on us in the black community everywhere, everybody is going down on us, and at the same time, everybody want to know what we think about this. Everybody want to know what we think about that. Everybody want to know what's going on with the black people. Now, I decided that I'm no longer going to downgrade black people if in fact they doing the right things. But even though I know Jussie told a lie, I'm no longer going to call him Juicy Smollett. I'm just going to be supportive of black people, period. I'm tired of everybody dumping doom on us. Everybody dumping doom on us. You don't know what doom is? It's doo-doo.
Yes,
and I'm
man.
tired.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to be the mammy that hold everybody in the black community up. I'll be that for my black community. I'll be a mammy for my black community.
Yeah, I'll be a mammy all day long. And especially when it comes to fair sentencing. People didn't even
our mammies back.
Right. And like I say, I don't even know. Sometimes I feel like, am I the only person that thinks like this? And I know me and you, we pretty much, on the same level when it comes to certain things. But I'm like, where did these people come from?
Right.
Like, where did you come from, people? Like, where did y'all come from? Because, girl, I got family members that don't stand behind me.
I gave up on them a long time ago.
I got family.
I stopped a long time
They
ago.
don't stand by me. But it's okay. Cause see, I'm a queen. I'ma make it with or without you. But it's sad when your own family would dog you out too.
Yeah. But like I said, that's why I was happy to see Jussie Smollett's family supporting him to the fullest. Everybody.
Girl,
showing support.
Oh honey, that was the most beautiful thing.
People think that we don't have that in the black community. It's there in some cases. It's there, but in a lot of cases it's not too. So
yeah, they were trying to talk about his brother.
Yeah,
belittle his family.
Yep.
Belittle his grandmother that spoke out.
Yep.
That showed so much unity. Like you can't have my family, people. You can't have my son, people. You can't have my brother, people. And I got some black attorneys gonna come in and whoop y'all asses. Boom, black power. But sometimes I think I'm just in another planet. I just, I, I, I just, I don't know what to think anymore.
Like maybe it's me. Is it me? I be thinking all the time. Is it me? 5 people in the chat. What's up, 5 people? 4 now.
Yeah,
I'm ready to move
yeah,
on to the next story.
yeah. We can move on.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know what's next. That's the thing. Let me open my
Let's talk about another good example. Let's talk about Kanye West.
and DL Hughley.
And then Steve Harvey getting his butt into it.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you know, they have a live TV where black people go on there and do interviews. I don't even watch Vlad TV. Vlad or Vlad, however they say it.
But I did see that interview with DL Hughley.
But what he does is he interviews black people, and basically black people throw their own under the bus.
Yep.
And so no matter what Kanye West is going through, we do know Kanye West probably is manic depressive, and probably is off his meds. I've dealt with people with mental illness, so I'm gonna always have a place in my heart where I'm gonna always speak up for people with mental illness, because they still love people, they still care. They all, once they get off their meds, go get treated, and then they go back to being the great people that we know they were chosen to be. So yes, I'm always going to have a special place in my heart for people with mental illness. And so D.L. Hughley basically talks about Kanye, calling him crazy, and he shouldn't be doing this, he shouldn't be doing that.
Well, actually,
another brother.
let me tell you what DL Hughley said, actually, and I kind of agree with him. And this is what pissed Kanye West off, is that DL Hughley called him a stalker. I don't know whether he's a stalker or not, but he's acting stalkish. He's giving out stalkish behavior.
Okay, but he didn't have to confirm it. Hell, you just gave people now. Now people are going to call him a stalker because you've come onto a major platform and called him a stalker.
And this is exactly what we're talking about. So I get it. Yeah, I don't really care too much for either one of them. And
neither do I.
And I wish that black people stop beefing on the internet, but I know that's gonna be when that ain't gonna happen. Shout out to DJ Pete in the chat. Good to see you, Pete.
Hey, DJ Pete. Yeah.
But go ahead and finish. Go ahead, sis.
So D.L. Hughley made all of these comments, which nobody, like, I have friends that have gone through marital problems. I didn't discuss their business. You stay out of people's marriages and their business and let them fight it out. You don't go on platforms and side with this. Because, see, we don't know what tactics them Kardashians are doing to make him spin out of control. And what he should have said is, you know what? I'm not going to comment. You know what? I'm going to go find Kanye. If I got to put Kanye in a room and say, man, you can't do this. You looking bad.
He did it after the fact. He talked to Kanye
After the fact. Now,
yeah.
after the fact. No, Kanye don't want to talk to you now. And you done set up and dogged him out. And this is what people don't get. After the fact, now DL wants to come up because people done slammed him. Now he wants to talk to him. No, dude. No, DL, I ain't got shit to say to you. Because what you said in the beginning is what you meant, dude.
So I'm looking
That's how I feel.
I'm looking at some of DL Hughley's tweets right now. I know Kanye West. I know Kanye West has said something about DL Hughley's the way he dressed, and I know he said something about that time.
Yeah,
when
he
DL
looked
Hughley,
the plumette.
and I know he talked about that time when DL Hughley fainted on stage. Kanye West said DL Hughley was on drugs. And DL Hughley went in. Hold on. He is going in on Kanye. He told Kanye, because Kanye said he was going to have some goons sent over to his house. He told Kanye, you can send some goons to my house, but you can't go to CVS and pick up your medication. So DL Hughley is really making a stand-up out of this whole thing. He told Kanye,
of course.
One of the tweets
and
said,
why would you even entertain this? And you know he needs his meds.
One of the tweets said,
your DL is part of the problem with black people. You know this man is sick. So why are you even going back and forth with him on big platforms?
That's one of DL Hughley tweets. He said, Kanye, how dare you talk about the way someone dresses, look at you, all those people in your head, and not one of them got a Macy's card. Wow.
See, this is what I'm saying. Our people. And this boy is way younger than him.
Somebody said DL Hughley is the last person on earth who should speak about Kanye's relationship with red flag woman Kim K about their marriage and kids. For a man himself that's not believing his own daughter sexual allegations.
Well, DL Hughley got skeletons in his closet too. I mean, you cheated on your wife. You had an outside child.
Yep.
How you think your wife felt? Why you talking about Kanye? And I've always liked little Kanye. Some of these, you know, the way you feel about Nick Cannon, seeing him, you saw him, you know, grow up on TV. You know, I've seen Kanye grow just with the music and things. And so, you know, we just like these little celebrities. Kanye is very smart and intelligent. His mother was a doctor. His mother taught at several colleges. She gave him the wisdom.
Moshe said Vlad TV is making a profit off of black people.
Oh, yes. Say that again, Brother Moshe. Say that again.
It's our fault because our stupid asses go up there and just spill the guts every time.
We still go on there. So DL should have set up, and then you had Steve Harvey, big overgrown butt.
70 years old talking about this ain't what you want.
Yeah, this ain't what you want. I'm thinking, now where you come from? Because Kanye way younger. DL Hughley, what is he, in his 50s? Let me tell you something. I can talk all the talk I want to. Oh, I will try to hit somebody. But let me tell you something. All these ailments I got, my ass going to be knocked to the ground. Okay?
He did defend Joe Rogan to some degree. He did. I can't stand Vlad either. But our people stupid as hell.
But it's their stuff that go on there, and they just use it as a platform because all the blacks do is go over there and talk about each other.
So here you go.
Now,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Steve Harvey should have been like, I'm on my way, and me and my brother DL, we're going to pick up Kanye. We're going to talk to Kanye. We're going to try to do something. But his butt getting there, being so negative, this ain't what you want. No, it ain't what you want, Steve. Because, see, you ain't shit neither in my book.
So,
the way black people are being exposed now, you're seeing what they really care about. And that's nobody. Nobody. Because this is a young black man that's screaming out for help, that has mental conditions, and everybody knows he's off his rockers now. And instead of people trying to help him, y'all want to bring him down. Man, our people. And then you got people that can actually go to him. Like, you people should have been the first one saying, we're going to do an intervention. That would have been so beautiful. When Vlad asked him those questions, instead of him commenting, if he was a decent human being, he would have said no comment. And then he would have thought, you know what? I need to go help my brother. We're all in Hollywood status. I need to go round up some people and we do an intervention. But no, not us black people.
So somebody said, as much as I love you, DL, making fun of someone's mental health really ain't cool. We should be trying to help. I know you be wilding, but come on. This ain't the way. I'm still a fan of both of y'all at the end of the day. And someone responded to him saying, why does he always get a pass? Why does he always get a pass for his mental health stuff? I'm curious. People with real mental health issues still have to act decent to others, but apparently not Kanye. And then someone responded.
And see,
hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead, April.
See, those are the type of people that I can't stand. I grew up with manic depressive in my family. So you don't know what it's like. And you people are talking all of this stuff. I can see it in him.
Well,
I can see the change. I know. But
the person responded.
He has mental issues, illness. No, it's not an excuse, but it is what it is. So yes, he gets the pass. He has a mental illness. He's probably manic depressive.
So the person responded and said, when did I say that he gets a pass? What I'm saying is we are quick to come for people when we don't even know the full situation. DL commented on his marriage as if he was in it himself. No one knows what went on in that home. I'd go off too if someone spoke on she. They know shit that I think they were saying spoke on shit they don't know.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. He should have kept his mouth shut. But no. Oh, August Dream Vlad TV a Russian. Yeah.
Mental health is not talked about in the black community. Many of our people battle with mental issues, says Moshe Ben Yehuda Israel. He say he's a Jew, but we know better. Vlad TV of Russian had the audacity to say black Americans don't deserve reparations. That's not for Vlad, an outsider, to say. Girl, everybody got it all worked out for us.
Right.
Everybody
right.
got
They're gonna tell us.
Already
they're gonna tell us how we should act, how Kanye should be acting. And I know firsthand on dealing with mental illness. Firsthand.
Wow.
And it's not a pretty thing, and it ain't a bad thing neither. You learn to adjust, and you know when they're off their meds, that's it. And once they get on their meds to go to the hospital, they're gonna come home and they're gonna be better. And you're gonna have some type of normalcy again. And even though you know all the neighbors are talking about y'all family, even though you know all of the neighbors are talking about your daddy, so can't nobody tell me nothing about mental illness. And you damn right, I'ma defend them all.
All right. What's next?
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to get so emotional, but and I'm not ashamed of my story. I dealt with it in my life growing up as a child. So that's why I say people can't. Ain't nothing you can tell
D.F. Hughley has compassion for other communities with mental illness, but has fire, shade, and smoke for someone like Kanye West.
Yeah. But what's crazy about him wanting to spend time with his kids? See, we don't know what games them people playing with him and with his mind. You know, it's unfortunate that he got involved with that entire family, because it don't seem like no men that leave them women
I thought they were Greek.
Right.
I thought they were Greek.
I don't know what them women are. Yeah, I don't know what them women are, but all I know is people that leave them, the men, they ain't never the same. Well, our men. So, yeah. Starts with the mother. Look at what Bruce did. You program your daughters to get with rich men. Then y'all can't deal with it. And then you want to push them to the side. And right now, everybody, Steve and DL and them, they should be trying to help Kanye West instead of trying to instigate something. But y'all ain't shit neither.
You got a point.
Yeah.
Because
y'all got the access to him. We don't have it. Y'all out there in Hollywood, you can say you want to meet him for lunch and do an intervention with this dude, but y'all don't care. Y'all still want to go along with this get along game and talk about your black brother, make a mockery of somebody that's going through a manic depressive state of mind right now. And you want to laugh and joke because he's not taking his medicine. And usually that's what they do after a while. I'm normal. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't taking these pills. They know the drill. Y'all got access to him. We don't. I'll never respect them and look at them the same ever again after this incident. D.L. Hughley nor Steve Harvey. Y'all dirty.
I stopped messing
So
with
that's
Steve
all
Harvey
I
a
gotta
long
say.
time ago.
Huh?
I stopped messing with Steve Harvey a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And DL sitting up there had titties damn nearly bigger than mine.
Jesus.
Didn't you ever used to see his show? You know, they used to talk about him with that. Remember, he had his own show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I used to like him too.
And then D.L. Hughley, you know, he's a Democrat. You know, a lot of people don't like Kanye because Ye was in the White House. Ye was in the White House, people. Ye had Larry Hoover's grandson, people from Chicago in the White House trying to get people free. So
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
shut up B and let you talk.
Hello, Khadijah Curtis. Have a good day at work. We just up here talking about things that happened during the week. We talked about who we talk about first, Jussie Smollett, and we talked about D.L. Hughley and Kanye West, and now I want to talk about Royce Reed and Dwight Howard. Royce Reed.
Okay, I got my mic on mute.
August Dream says Steve Harvey made fun of people in Flint, Michigan, of Flint, Michigan's poison water. He got some nerve. I stopped messing with Steve a long time ago. Long time ago. Okay, let's talk about Royce. I call her Reese. Royce from Basketball Wives. So Royce is having an issue with her 14-year-old son. She has a 14-year-old son by NBA basketball player Dwight Howard. So, and she has been having an issue with her son, and his issue is that he liked to make young boys touch his penis. He's 14 years old, and
Huh?
already, I ain't stutter, already he's in trouble because he loves to have young children touch his penis.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Woo! I'm fanning myself. Girl, come on with this thing. Oh
So
Lord.
the mother, so they pressed the mother, they charged the mother with neglect because she had already known that he was not supposed to be in the same room with a child younger than him, and especially 2 years old and younger. How this came out was Royce's boyfriend, son, when he heard about Royce's son and how he already had there were already two separate occasions where he had allegedly had the same incident with two other children. So when Royce's boyfriend heard about this, he asked his son, his name is I forgot his name. We don't need to know his name anyway. He's 14. But asked his son, did the young man touch him? Did the boy touch him? And the son said yes. And he asked him how many times it happened. He said 2. He said he always make him touch him when he get angry. So according to court documents, the Royce Reed's son has an alleged history of inappropriate sexual conduct with minors. That came to a head, no pun intended, last year when he allegedly made the minor son of Royce's boyfriend perform a sexual act while the two boys were at Royce's home. In the documents, investigators confirmed that during their interview with him, the incident, he stated he made the minor child's name is withheld. So he made the child masturbate me because I was angry at him. While revealing that it happened on 2 separate occasions. Elsewhere, Royce's son said that anger triggers him to act out sexually. 14 years old. Now, there were rumors circling around Dwight Howard. Remember? Dwight Howard, they were saying that he went with a transgender woman. He goes with a transgender woman. There are rumors about him being gay, allegedly. 14 years old, y'all, and already messing with young boys.
Well, hopefully they can get him into some type of treatment now.
Well, he was into let me see the name of the treatment. And I said, well, damn, ain't no telling what they doing to him in there. Some kind of sexual class that he goes to. Let me see. Yeah. It says Royce told investigators that he has been seeing a sexual treatment counselor at True Core Behavior Solutions for the past 8 months.
And it's not helping?
Apparently not.
Wow.
Now, somebody did that to that little boy.
He thinks it's normal. So, right.
He knows it's not normal. That's why he's so angry.
Yeah, it can happen to him.
Yep. The article said the first thing they asked him when they interviewed him was when was the last time he saw his father, which is NBA player Dwight Howard. Listen. Y'all better stop it. Watch your children, man, ladies. Stop trying to get some ding-a-ling and raise your children. Raise your children. Look out for your children until they get grown. At least let them get grown enough to take up for themselves.
Oh, child.
I stayed home.
Yeah,
I was fortunate enough to be able to stay home with my daughters until they started school. By the time they were in school, they knew what was up. If somebody touch you here, let me know now. You let somebody know. I don't care if they threaten to kill you.
That's too much.
To kill me. You let me know if somebody touch you. I don't care if it's your daddy, your granddaddy, your brother, your uncles, your aunties. Let me know. I didn't leave my children with nobody.
Girl, and that's what I tell people. You know, that's why me and my cousin's so close. You know, I couldn't do sleepovers. The only time I attended a sleepover, I went to camp with Girl Scouts, Camp Poconoka in Ottawa, Illinois. That was the only time I was able to leave the house and go stay somewhere, and that was with Girl Scouts. But just going over to a friend's house and staying all night, no, I couldn't do it.
We couldn't either.
All of us cousins was together. Our parents explained to us, these your cousins. Don't be playing no doctor nurse shit.
Right.
And all of that stuff.
We weren't allowed to sit on our uncle's laps. We could not sit on our uncle's laps. We weren't allowed to shake our butts, like these kids do now in front of their mothers. Let my grandmas catch us shaking our ass in front of everybody. Girl, what? I wouldn't be here right now.
Knock you down.
But yes, all these dreams, it sounds like the young man was molested himself. And now at 14, he's doing it to other people, other kids. At 14 years old. He don't even understand what's going on. That's why he's so angry. He know it's wrong because somebody did it to him. And he know how he felt when they did it to him. He know it's wrong.
Lord have mercy.
Let's pray for our children, y'all. Let's pray for our children. Stop leaving your children with everybody and anybody.
Lord have mercy.
JetBlue pilot.
Girl, that's sad that at 14 years old, that this kid, this is what is going through his mind.
Right, at 14 years old.
At 14. And not girls, but boys.
Right.
That's even worse.
Yep.
Jesus. Oh, Lord. There's some bad demons out here. Yep. Some bad spirits. So, who is the public? Now, is the public mad? What's the outcry behind this? Or, like, what's going on?
Well, this is all that we know so far, that the mother, who is Royce Reed, turned herself in. They charged her with neglect because she knew that her son was not supposed to be left alone with children younger than him. She knew this. There has already been 2 incidents where he was caught making young boys touch him. He called it whack him. How did he know that whack him off? He told
and
them,
she should be arrested. You should be arrested. She should be arrested. Yes, she should be arrested. Now, there's some things she was wrong. She should be arrested. Now, I know that's your child. You don't want to accept the fact that he got some demons in him. But, child, she needs to be thrown under the jail. Yeah, I ain't trying to. Yeah, Miss Reed, no, you don't get a pass. You don't get a pass.
He was one of my favorites on Basketball Wives, too.
Yeah, you know. Now, see, so, and you knew, oh, no, you don't get a pass. No, you don't get a pass. I ain't going to send you at all.
Yeah, the article says there was 2 other incidents where she was ordered not to have her son around younger boys or younger children, period. And she failed to let that happen. Now, I feel bad for the boyfriend, for the other son, because like you said, she knew while she was in another room with her boyfriend, she left her son in another room with her boyfriend. I think he was like 2 or 3 years old, 3-year-old son.
It's a wonder these people didn't kick her ass to Kingdom Come. Because let me tell you something. If my son would have came home and told me this, and then I found out that she knew, honey, he would have got the biggest beat down. It's a wonder. She's lucky she's still living. She really is. Yeah.
So let me go on over here to JetBlue. JetBlue, drunk pilot arrested on JetBlue. I don't know if you heard about a couple of weeks ago, Al B. Sure's son, who is P. Diddy's adopted son. He was dragged off the plane. Well, he said he was dragged. I don't know how much of a dragging it was by a Jetline Blue pilot because he didn't want to put his carry-on bag under the plane. He wanted to take his carry-on bag on the train, and the pilot tried to tell him, "No, sir, you're gonna have to put that bag somewhere else, so you're gonna have to get off my plane." And so, of course, his name is Orlando. Is it not Orlando Brown? Not Orlando. Anyway, he took to the internet, and the internet went in on him. And I agree with the internet. Listen, until you get your own flight, you're gonna have to abide by these people's rules.
Right, right. Because, honey, I can remember when I had bought an online ticket, and I didn't read all of the fine print. I got the ticket for a low price.
Mm-hmm.
When I get to the airport, they telling me that I could only bring on one bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, one bag? That meant my purse and everything because of the type of flight that I had picked. So, girl, I had to leave some stuff there. They went and got boxes for me to ship to where I was going.
Oh.
Well, they put them on a plane, but I had to pay for the shipping. Because the ticket I bought was only one bag, which included purses, backpacks, anything. If I would have had one big backpack,
right,
and
or
put everything in it, I would be fine.
But yes, honey, he wanted to take to Instagram and wanted everybody to side with his butt. But you know, until you get your own jet line, you follow by everybody else's rules. The bag, he's talking about the bag was almost big enough to put in his pocket. I saw that bag. That bag was huge, boy.
Right.
So anyway, and then
tell your stepdaddy, you know, don't he fly people around in private jets?
Right. And so then a week later, you have the drunk. I don't know if it's the same pilot. You have a pilot, and this is scary, that was so pissy drunk, and he was getting ready to fly. They had to arrest him and pull him off the plane because he was so drunk.
Well, that's not JetBlue's fault that their employee showed up to work. At least they didn't let him fly. They did arrested. Yeah.
Right. So what else did you
But
think?
yeah, Spirit Airlines and JetBlue, you know, they are small companies. They give you cheap rates, but they come with stipulations too. Yeah. And so why did Diddy why was he even on a JetBlue plane?
That's what everybody was saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So I feel what people are saying. What you doing on the JetBlue flight? Anyway.
What do you think about 50 Cent?
I think that's great for him to come out and try to help Monique. You know, Monique was blackballed by black people in Hollywood.
Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah Winfrey. Because she wouldn't blackball her allegedly because she wouldn't promote Precious for free.
Right. And they pay other actors, actresses when they go around on world tours, they pay for everything promoting the show. See, but they want to get everything they can out of us. They want us to work for crumbs. And I understood Monique. Right. You know, pay me my money.
Right.
You got the three movie mogul giants.
Right.
Still don't want to treat the black people with the respect and pay that they deserve.
Right. So what happened was 50 Cent said he went to one of her shows. She was doing a stand-up. She's still doing stand-up, which I'm happy for that. Went to one of her shows. He said she killed it. He said he had the most fun. He said Monique killed it. And so he took to Instagram and started defending her, saying that he wanted to see her win again, which I felt like she was still winning because he was at the show. He was at one of her shows. So she's still winning. She's still winning regardless. But everyone wants him to offer her a part in the Power series. I'm for it. I am for it. You hear me? I am for it. I watch Power. I watch Power. Yes, I do. I know y'all. I know it. BeeSparrow.
I love Power too, girl.
Yes, I watch Power. I watch Ghost.
I went to the new Power with Mary J. Blige.
The one with the white boy. I watch all three of them. So yes, I can see Monique in one of the Power series, preferably the one that Mary J is in. Power Ghost Book 2. Ghost. That one. I can see Monique in Power Ghost Book 2. I'm for it. 50 Cent asked the people on Instagram, did they think he should invite Monique? And everybody was like, yes. I didn't see one no. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Hopefully they in the works right now, talking about putting Monique on one of the Power series. I think that'll be awesome.
And it's a shame because this stuff happened 10 years ago. That they blackballed Monique.
Wow.
Girl, time is flying. And all she wanted, like she said, we want the same pay.
Right.
I want the same pay. They got the money to pay. They had the money to pay Monique.
Right.
They just didn't want to. They want us to work for free. Like we still on the plantations. You pay your other people. And
before we continue, let me show y'all this one of my favorite channels on YouTube right now. I'm going to show you what they're doing over here. Wait a minute, let me see. Called Too Strong. And this is what they do. Let me show y'all what they do. Hold on. Right here. This is what they do. They expose people. Look. And let me show you all the people that they have exposed. It's two brothers. I love this show. I love this. They have exposed Billy Graham, Joel Osteen. How do you go over? Oh, it won't let me go over. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Here we go.
What's the name again, B?
It's the number 2 and Strong. You see right there, Too Strong.
Check them out. Yes, ma'am. I see.
So look, they exposed Oprah, Joy Reid, Kirk Franklin, Tyler Perry. What's his name? The comedian that used to play on Bob Saget. They exposing him and the real reason why he died.
I think somebody whacked his ass upside the head.
Somebody hit him upside the head with a damn baseball bat, girl.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
And it wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't some of those people that he molested that was on Full House.
I wouldn't be surprised either. But when y'all get a chance, go check them out. They exposing everybody, y'all. It's just wow. It's just wow.
And see, here again, a classic case. You know, they let Bob Saget die with honors.
Yep.
All of this behavior that he had They're talking about it now. They knew all along what he was doing.
Yep.
They let him die.
Have y'all seen Bob
with
Saget?
honor.
Have y'all ever seen Bob Saget stand up and the roast that they gave him? All they talked about was him molesting little girls on that roast. And in his stand up, all he talked about is harming animals and children. Bob Saget, his character on Full House was totally opposite from his. I mean, totally opposite from his real life, from himself. That man was evil, y'all. Go back and look at some of his old stand-ups.
But see, we ain't on that. But we talking about our own in our own community. Girl, make it make sense to me.
I can't.
Mm-mm.
I can't.
Yeah.
I try.
They let him die with honors. Let that sink in, people. He died with honors and was a well-known person to mess with little girls.
Everybody that roasted him talked about how he sexually molested the Olsen twins. Called themselves joking, but them were not jokes.
No, they wasn't. They wasn't. Mm-mm. The truth, nothing but the truth.
Children. Y'all better watch y'all children. You better.
So I say this to people that are so gung-ho against this type of behavior. Protect your children. Protect your family's children.
Yes.
And then we won't have these problems. Then go after your family members too. This is the only way this type of behavior is going to stop. And I didn't realize how bad this stuff was.
Yeah, it's worse than it's really worse than what we think.
It's terrible. And then for you to tell me this woman knew her son was like this, she need a beat down. She could were these black people where the boy had did this? Because I can't see.
Yeah. I think so.
And it's a wonder she didn't get a beat down. Before them policemen picked her up, I would have been kicking her ass from one end to the
that might
next.
have been why she turned herself in, so they won't tap on that ass. That's probably
right. No, honey. We coming. We love our kids. We love our kids. And we hear some mess of this. I don't care how much money, what they done did, I'm coming for you.
So
wow.
This article, wait, hold on. Says 50 Cent confronts Tyler Perry over Monique's blackballing allegations.
Ooh, girl, what did Madea have to say? What did Madea have to say? Tell me what Madea, who's supposed to be so smart, giving wisdom, what does she have to say?
Before I tell you what Madea have to say, have you ever thought about Madea characters being a transgender instead of being a woman?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think of that. The two dudes that I was talking about, Too Strong, they said that they believe that Tyler Perry's character, Madea, is a transgender, not a a man, the character is not a woman. The character is a transgender. Anyway, 50 Cent confronts Tyler Perry over Monique's blackballing allegations. Okay, let me read this article right quick. Do I need to put my disclaimer on? Wait a minute. I'm putting my disclaimer on right quick. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you know they gave me a strike the other day, bastards. Where's my disclaimer at?
No, YouTube don't want little people like us even make it on here. You spread the knowledge about what you believe in with your most high Yah, and then we're expressing our opinions on our people. They don't want people like us out here saying protect. Let's all come together and start sticking together. They don't want people like us.
Copyrighted material under Section 107 of the United States Copyright Office, Copyright Act 1976. This video, the music and content it contains is for education and or entertainment purposes only. Now, I bet that was echoed because I forgot to close my mic. I'm gonna do it again, y'all. I'm gonna do it again. Oh no, I'm not. Leave it. Anyway. I'm good. Anyway, 50 Cent confronts Tyler Perry over Monique's blackballing. Let me pull my mic over here, son. Right quick. Come on now. Come on, Mike. Okay. So listen, y'all. This article taken from allhiphop.com. Oh, it froze up. It froze up, y'all. It froze up. It froze up. Here we go. Wait a minute. It says 50 Cent said he spoke with Tyler Perry to clear the air about the director, screenwriter, allegedly blackballing comedian Monique. Come on, article. It keeps freezing. I can't scroll down. Come on. There we go. Come on. Oh. Y'all, hold on one moment. It won't scroll. Trying to get me to open something. Okay, he said, I talked to Tyler today. He told me he never told anyone not to hire at The Real Mo Worldwide. That's her name on Instagram and Twitter, I guess. Probably Instagram. And he is happy. And he is happy that I decided to work with her. So 50 Cent decided to work with Monique. Where my hand clap? Where my hand claps? Wait a minute. It's going to happen, y'all.
Hey.
It's going to happen.
Hey. Great news.
He said, he wrote this on Instagram. He said he couldn't speak for Oprah. This is Madea said he couldn't speak for Oprah, but he is sure she is fine with Monique and has even brought her up for things Monique has no idea about. I'm so happy for Mo right now. That sounds so fake. Green light gang, she back. Green light gang, she back. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Exactly.
Green light gang, she's back. That's what Tyler Perry said. So earlier this month, 50 Cent began campaigning to get Monique opportunities in film and television. This week, he decided he'd put her back on while accusing Winfrey and Perry of damaging Monique's career. He said, I'm sure Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry would not want to continue to allow their influence to damage Monique's career. And this has gone on for way too long, he wrote via Instagram. So now would be a great time to apologize because I'm going to put her back on. GLG, Green Light Gang. I don't miss. Oh, that was.
Oh, okay. That's 50 Cent.
That said Green Light Gang. I guess he's telling us it's a go. Green light, it's a go. 50 Cent hasn't revealed any casting plans for Monique, but he has plenty of options for her. He currently produces multiple series for stars, including BFM, which I don't like. Black Mafia Family. I don't really like that show. and 3 spinoffs in the Power franchise. I really hope if they bring her to Black Mafia family, I'll have to start watching it again. But I hope he bring her to the Power franchise. That will be super awesome. Told y'all I watch Power. I do. What do you think?
And Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry ain't gonna never apologize to her.
They don't think they did anything wrong.
Right. And the gatekeeper, Oprah Winfrey, we know she ain't gonna apologize.
Man, Oprah girl. I remember I used to take up for her all the time.
Goodness.
I remember I used to get mad at people when they talked about her. I used to get mad, girl. But now, my thing is now I'm just not gonna say
some
anything.
of our people do need to be talked about, especially those that are in high positions. You are supposed to come back and help your people, not dog them out. So there are some that I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oprah has been in position for years to help Blacks. I don't watch her station at all, and I don't watch Lifetime.
I don't read her magazine.
I can't. What she did to Michael Jackson.
Right.
What she did to Michael Jackson. No. F Oprah and the horse she rode in on. And I want to do my disclaimer. The views and opinions are those of mine, Darlene April, not of the station that I am co-hosting with. I hold myself accountable for my statements that I made. Please do not hold anybody else accountable but me for the statements that I make on this show.
Y'all heard it. Let me see what else you sent. Okay, we got 50 Cent. Okay, because we're going on 2 hours already, sis. And you know, woo, child. That's
Girl, come on. This tea just getting hot. It's a lot to talk about in a week. We might be on another hour. It's a lot going on.
Jesus.
Oh, wait a minute. Girl, did you talk about what our President Biden did this week?
What, the $800 million?
Yeah.
Girl. I don't even want to talk about his old decrepit ass. I really don't.
Y'all president.
Listen,
y'all for.
Tired of talking about Joe Biden because our people so damn sottish when it comes to this Pampers shitting wearing man that it drives me crazy. Look, I'm up here cussing. I can't talk about Joe Biden. I can't stand him. Girl, you done got me all. Look, I'm sweating.
I'm sorry.
I cannot stand Joe Biden.
When I was sitting up here and they said $800 million to Ukraine, girl, that's probably why my back killing me now. I jumped up fast and went close to the TV. Like, am I really seeing this? $800 million.
I can't.
Where our money at, Joe?
I can't.
What money for the Black community at? So-called President Biden, the one that told y'all wasn't Black if y'all didn't vote for him.
I can't.
And he's yet to give money to the Black community. He think because he gave us a holiday and a Black Supreme Court judge that we supposed to be happy about that? Miss me, y'all. But y'all love this Democratic plantation. Woo, y'all love it.
Yes. They take up for Joe Biden like he feeding them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like he literally giving them money.
Yeah. And you know, give them another chance. I said some of them don't even give family members another chance.
Give him another
They
chance to
talk
do what? We gave him another
right.
chance, and look what he did. Gave $800 million to another group of people.
Don't forget the Asian hate crime bill.
Oh my God, I can't. How can I forget that? I can't. I can't.
I
It's
knew.
forever branded. It's forever branded in my brain, in my mind. And so I cannot watch him no more because it drives. Oh, girl.
You know, just the nerve of him to tell us that we wasn't black if we didn't vote for him.
But we
Sent me
allowed it. We
yeah,
allowed it. Have you
they
seen?
allowed it.
Have you seen the Zoom meeting that he had with the Black Caucus? He had been avoiding the Black Caucus since before he was elected. They the one, you know, when he first got in office, the Black Caucus was calling him and he would not return their calls. And so he did a Zoom meeting with them, Al Sharpton included, and some other people. Girl, they were so coonery on that panel. They were coons. He talked to them any kind of way. He raised his voice at them. He pointed them at, I did this. I did more for America than any surviving president there is, and no one stopped him. No one stopped his lies on that panel. Al Sharpton was the biggest one on that panel. And when that man raised his voice at them, I forgot what it was he said when he raised his voice. I would have been like, hold on, Mr. President. Hold on, Mr. President. You said you did what? You said you did who? But nobody did that. They just let
Girl, they probably was in shock. They probably was in shock with what he was saying. And then they probably couldn't say nothing because the wrong thing might have came out of their mouth. You have to think about that sometimes too. I mean, you shocked by he lying and you want to come back at him. Girl, it's probably a good thing some of them didn't say something because they might be dead now.
Damn shame. It's a shame.
I mean,
$800 million. I thought America was broke. I thought America was broke. Okay, let me see if I can pull up this article.
If you can find that Zoom meeting, I would like to see that.
Oh, well, I'm kind of skeptical about showing videos now because.
Oh yeah, don't show them.
It's on. Just Google.
And how do you know if you have a YouTube strike? What do they do? Anybody?
So the person's video that I used, his name was something Taylor, Jack Taylor, or something like that. He contacted YouTube. YouTube removed the video and gave me a strike, and they sent me a message in my inbox.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, I understand. I mean, I get it. I use somebody else's stuff, so okay, whatever.
You know what? If anybody want to use anything from my shows, they can use it to bring exposure.
Hell, most of the stuff I use from everybody else anyway. It says Biden announces hundreds of millions in new security aid for Ukraine following Zelensky's speech. Biden announces hundreds of millions in new security aid for Ukraine following Zelensky's speech. This article was written yesterday. The 800 million must have, I don't know when he gave that out, but President Joe Biden announced an additional 800 million in security assistance to Ukraine as he sought to answer his Ukrainian counterparts' impassioned call for help and leadership delivered to Congress earlier in the day. The world is united, y'all. Wait a minute. The world is united in our support for Ukraine and our determination to make Russian President Vladimir Putin pay a very heavy price, Biden said before signaling a presidential memoriam at the White House to deliver the military assistance. Wow. America is leading this effort together with our with our allies and partners, providing an enormous level of security and humanitarian assistance that we're adding to today, and we're going to continue to do more in the days and weeks ahead. But y'all remember when they sent them Haitians away?
Mm-hmm.
Remember them Haitians was under that bridge at Texas and they was camped out down there? We don't know where them Haitians are today. We don't see no camps where the people volunteering food, and we don't see none of that. None of that. The bridge just is clean. It's almost as like no one was there under that bridge. Where are the Haitians at that was camping out, fleeing war last year in Texas? Article goes on to say the new details about the U.S. military assistance to Ukraine comes hours after Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky addressed U.S. members of Congress, renewing his calls for more assistance as his homeland continues to battle Russian military's invasion. Biden, in his remarks, attempted to level with Americans about the long road ahead in the war. I want to be honest with you, he said. This could be a long and difficult battle, but the American people will be steadfast in our support of the people of Ukraine in the face of Putin's immoral, unethical, or civilian population. According to the White House, the $800 million in security assistance will provide Ukraine with 800 Stinger anti-aircraft systems, 100 drones, over 20 million rounds of small arms ammunition and grenade launcher and mortar rounds, $25,000 set of body armor. 25,000 sets of body armor, 25,000 helmets, 100 grenade launchers, 5,000 rifles, 1,000 pistols, 400 machine guns, 400 shotguns, as well as 2,000 javelin, 1,000 light armor weapons, and 6,000 AT-4 anti-armor systems. I gotta take a break.
Yeah, take a break for a minute.
I gotta take a break after that. Let me see what the chat room said. They sat there like he was solicited, like he was scolding children. Yeah, they did. You saw it on the. You was talking about the Zoom meeting, right? Okay. August Dreams. Thank you, August. That's why I love my sister. She posted the link to the Zoom meeting.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it when the show ends.
I'm tempted to view it, y'all. I am so tempted to show it, but I got a strike from using someone else's material. Listen. Make sure you go watch that, April. We're gonna talk about this on our next.
Okay, I will.
Stream. Make sure you look at it. Yes,
I will.
The Haitians just vanished. Where are they? But yet, I looked at the screen yesterday and I seen a camp in Ukraine somewhere where they had big pots of food and all kinds of stuff feeding these refugees.
Disney bundle. We're Disney
all
Plus.
kinds. But story of our life. This article goes on to say the U.S. will specifically provide Switchblade drones to Ukraine. Two sources familiar with the matter told CNN. The small, portable, so-called kamikaze drones carry warheads and detonate on impact. The smallest model can hit a target up to 6 miles away, according to the company that produces the drones, AeroVironment. It's unclear which model the U.S. will send to Ukraine, y'all. The Switchblade drones were added to Ukraine's extensive list of requested military and technological assistance after Ukraine officials consulted with congressional partners over the weekend on a draft of the list. The assistance stops short of the no-fly zone or fighter jets that Zelensky has said are necessary to sustain Ukraine's fight against Russia. News of additional assistance was first reported by the Wall Street Journal, comes as the White House continues to face intense pressure from Congress and Zelensky to find new ways to aid Ukraine.
Boy, they'll find money for what they want to find it for, won't they?
Yep, but listen, it says the Ukrainian president who remains in his country delivered an impassioned message for Biden at the end of his remarks to Congress. You are the leader of your grand nation, Zelensky told Biden. Ooh, he buttered him up real good, didn't he? I wish you to be the leader of the world. Oh my goodness, being the leader of the world means to be the leader of peace. He buttered up Joe Biden real good, didn't he? He told Biden he was the best leader in the world, and I want you to be he said, you're a grand leader of your nation, and I want you to be a leader of the world. Joe Biden kicked out them duckies just like that. He sweet-talked Joe Biden so good. Biden said later that he watched Zelensky's speech from the White House, residents calling it convincing and significant. Oh, I done had I done had 2 cans of Coca-Cola, y'all. I want another one because this is pissing me off. Listen.
Girl, get you another can that I like to teach the world to sing. Look at that Coca-Cola commercial.
Biden said he speaks for people who have shown remarkable courage and strength in the face of brutal aggression, courage and strength that's inspired not only Ukrainians, but the entire war. The $800 million in security assistance comes from the massive spending bill the president signed into law on Tuesday, which includes $13.6 billion total in new aid to Ukraine. So, the Biden administration will look to get these hundreds of millions in new aid to Ukraine as quickly as possible, with President noting Tuesday that it is becoming exceedingly difficult to get new supplies into Ukraine, though they are still able to do so. I'm done. I'm not reading no more of this buffoonery. I'm not reading no more of that buffoonery, y'all. $800 million. $800 million. August Dream said, in other words, America is ready to give Ukraine more money and more than what they asked for. Boom. All that sweet talking. Oh, Joe Biden, you're such a great leader.
August Dreams, you are correct.
You're such a great leader, Joe Biden. I love you. You're a grand man of your country. And I would love to see you be the leader of the world. Y'all know what's going to happen when the leader of the world make his presence. Ow. Girl, what's next? What we got next?
Girl, I can't. It's so much. Now, you know what? I can't even hear you. I'm going to have to come.
You can't hear me?
Because I had a phone call.
Hear me in the chat room.
Let me go back in and come back.
Let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Hear me in the chat. Right, August Dream. He said, Joe Biden, I think you're the best leader for your nation. You are the greatest leader for your nation. You are the greatest leader for your nation, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, you're the greatest leader for your nation, and I want you to be the leader of the world, Joe Biden. Give me $800 million. Give me $800 million. Joe Biden, you're the greatest. You're the greatest, Joe Biden. Give me $800 million, Joe Biden. You're the greatest man for the free world. You lead with authority, Joe Biden. I love it when you lead, Joe Biden. You got $800 million to help me fix my country. Joe Biden, sweet talk, baby. Sweet talk. All you got to do is sweet talk the president. That's what the Asians did. They sweet talk. Oh, Mr. President, black people keep beating us up. We need money for our community. The black people keep beating on us, sir. We need $50 million, sir, because the black people keep beating on us. The black people keep beating on the Asians, so we need $50 million, sir. Can you please? You're just a great leader in the free world. You're the greatest leader for your country, and I want you to be the great leader for the free world. We need $50 million. That's what the Asian said, girl. And then here comes Zelensky. Oh, Mr. President, you're just a great leader, sir. You're the greatest leader of your land, and sir, I want you to be the greatest leader of the world. Can you give me $800 million for my country right now? All you gotta do is sweet talking. Maybe we should send someone from our community to sweet talk. Nah, it ain't gonna work for us. Never mind.
It ain't gonna work for us. He know what he done did. You know, and the thing of it is, when you tell people, like, get off the Democratic plantation, the Democrats really did nothing for us.
Never.
Blacks used to be Republicans. And people, what you need to realize is, I ain't telling you who to vote for, Democrat or Republican. You vote for the issue. The Democrats ain't did nothing but election time. They come to our churches.
Yep.
They might church some money.
Yep.
They might throw some barbecues, have a little community fest.
Do the cha-cha.
Do the cha-cha, and they're coming cha-cha with us. And we think they so cool because they hung out with us.
Yep.
But see, they know us better than we know ourselves.
Yep.
They know all it takes is come to the barbecue, bringing a little money, or giving us some free ice cream, sponsoring the barbecue. We gonna love them to death. Ain't nothing nobody gonna be able to tell us about the devil. But that y'all keep on. Now, I look at people like Angela Stanton, and she's really good. She was trying to run under the Republican ticket. And she's all right. But, you know, she's for the people too. And
I got the cha-cha video. I got the cha-cha. I played it the other day. I'm scared, y'all. I played it the other day. August Green.
Don't play no more video.
Just type in cha-cha in Philly. Cha-cha
Yeah.
dance to the voting polls.
Yeah, they cha-cha to the polls
in Philly.
You know.
It'll pop right up.
And we had to prove to that man that we was black by voting for him.
Yep.
And ever since he been in office, he ain't done nothing for us. I don't care about a holiday, appointing
something that was ours already. He gave us something that was ours already. We were celebrating that Juneteenth for years. For years. And he gave us something that we already had. How stupid. How stupid can we be, y'all? How much more? I said, now insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That's insanity, and that's black people. We keep doing this for generations and generations. For years and years, we do the same things over and over again and expect a different damn result. How foolish is that?
And you know what gets me is they wanted Trump out of there so bad. Well, you know what? Trump didn't pass any laws to help us nor hurt us. Let that sink in.
Oh, God.
But it won't. It won't.
Nope.
You know, we're crazy. Because, see, we woke. I'm woke to this United States of so-called America that we built this country. We didn't have degrees. and stuff as we was building this country.
But we
We didn't have college
still the
education.
most brilliant people in the world.
All of them inventions that y'all stole from us and patent, you stole from my people, my ancestors who were very smart and intelligent people. Then you so-called black people, you want to ridicule me because I might sound a little country when I talk.
That's all we know how to do.
What y'all been brainwashed to do.
That's all we know how to do. Put each other down.
All we know how to do is beat down on a person that's bringing a message.
Yep. Yep.
And you people to the audience, because they in the bushes, B. Once the show ends, you gonna see the they in the bushes. Y'all need to wake up. We gotta take back our families.
So, and let me say this too. You know how when the black community started waking up and started realizing who they were, and we would say, "Stay woke." We woke now. You know they trying to put a ban on the woke now, on a so-called woke now movement. They trying to ban what they think is the woke now movement. This is why I keep telling black people to shut the hell up and stop inviting everybody to the damn cookout. Stop it. Stop following
because they come
that spirit of inclusiveness.
Yeah.
Why can't we be seclusive? Why can't we be united together as one and keep everybody out of our units? Why can't we do that? Why can't we keep everybody out of our units? Stop being
and I need y'all.
inclusive. Sorry, sis, go ahead.
And I need y'all to stop talking about Jussie Smollett.
Yes, stop
we
saying
don't care if he lied. We don't care. We know he lied. The sentence that judge gave him did not fit the crime.
So remember that lady, that Amy Cooper, I think that was her name, lady that was walking her dog in the park, and the dog was off the leash, and the black man was telling her that it was illegal for her to have her dog off the leash.
Yeah.
And she got mad and called the police, and he recorded her lying, saying that I'm going to call the police and tell them that you attacking me. I'm going to lie. And did she go to jail? Did she get any time?
No. What about all the time?
Let me look and see did Amy Cooper get any time. Is that her name?
No, and then the guy was telling people, don't be so hard on the lady.
Yes. Ain't we stupid?
We so stupid.
The charges against her were dropped. Okay, on July 6, 2020, the Manhattan District Attorney announced that Amy Cooper had been charged with filing a false report and misdemeanor with a penalty of up to 1 year in jail. She was arraigned on October 14. The charges was dropped in February after she completed an educational course. Lord, I got to go take a dump. Did y'all hear that? Did they offer that to Jussie Smollett?
No. Jussie Smollett had already did community service and paid them $10,000. See, they don't talk about that.
But they could have dropped the charges after that, right?
They were dropped.
The charges were dropped.
Yeah.
Well, then we need to go and arrest Amy Cooper again too, if she's never been arrested though.
Well, and this is what we trying to get you people to see. The difference in them and us. It's not about whether he lied or not.
Right, August Dreams.
Liars that have gotten away. They didn't have to do jail time. You got women that's done lied and drowned, let their kids drown, and said 2 black men did it. And they're
Right.
looking for black men.
Susan Williams. I'll never forget her too. Susan
Right.
Williams. Whatever happened to her? Did she got time though, didn't she?
Yeah, oh yeah, she got time. But her first instinct was to say 2 black people did it.
Right. Right. She had descriptions and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So here's the deal, y'all. All these Karens don't get any time for lying, but Jesse Smollett was sentenced to 150 days for lying. Let like my girl April say, let that sink in. Let it sink in. Because y'all so sottish. Y'all so quick to help the Greek, the Romans, and the Syrians and the Persians. Y'all so quick to have heartfelt feelings for the Greek, the Persians, the Romans, and the Assyrians. But when it comes to your own people, your heart is full of hatred. Your heart is full of hatred.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Cooper, yeah, because I remember both of their last names were Cooper, which was ironic. Susan Smith, right. I said Susan Williams. Susan Smith.
Mm-hmm. Brother Moshe.
Sister Orca said, has anyone received a crack pipe in the mail yet? Oh, girl, black people saying that was a what you say about that, April? Talk about that a little bit.
Girl, you know, some black folks were saying that he didn't sign it. Girl, they got them crack pipes and syringes and out so fast. All you got to do is go to the news. They've been distributed.
Have you known anybody to receive one?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Shut the front door.
Just to see. They got one.
Shut the front door.
So basically, all that is gonna do is trigger somebody, a struggling addict, to become an addict again. Because now people talking about crack pipes and syringes. So you can have a person that's been drug free for years. Now you done triggered them.
Sister Orca said George Floyd statue, Juneteenth, crack pipes, no money, no laws, no justice, not even an audience with him. Girl, we just finished talking about.
Oh, girl, come on, give her a handshake. We gotta give her a hand clap. Yeah, give her a hand clap. Give this August a hand clap. Brother Moshe. Brother Moshe, did the food prices go back up? I mean, not back up, but did the food prices increase? Because every time I go to the grocery store, I swear to God, the food prices have changed.
So I just got an alert that said Wendy Williams is asked to be a reoccurring host on The View.
Oh, huh?
Wendy Williams was asked to be a reoccurring co-host on The View. I don't see that happening.
Girl, how can they? Wendy Williams, her people like her, y'all built y'all lives on gossip and talking about black people. You gossip about folks' marriage, what they was going through and that shit. landed right at your doorstep. You couldn't even sweep it out. It landed at your doorstep and with a baby.
Mm.
Oh,
Moshe said his bill was
oh,
nuts.
ooh. Hey, B, can you look up? Because somebody was telling me one of the people over Black Lives Matter went to jail.
Don't forget they wrote Black Lives Matter in the streets. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this link to? I got to go to my YouTube page to see that. What's that link to?
Okay, brother Moshe said he has a budget.
You say
Yeah.
look up. Okay, I don't see nothing. Wait. Oh, this is
Do you
Twitter.
make salmon croquet, brother Moshe? Salmon croquettes? Because I didn't have a taste for some salmon croquettes with rice, biscuits, and syrup.
Mm. There's an unwritten code that whites don't punish other whites for harming blacks. Pretty much.
My sisters, don't call me a mammy because I want to protect my black man at all costs. Yes, I'm going to hold them accountable, but I'm going to still stand by them. I'm not going to let you just bring them down because you decided to bring them down.
I want you to get mad at me for not bringing my black brother down. I want you to be pissed off.
Oh, okay. Okay. She was saying KG to start at 2:30. Oh, he talking about I will be getting me some salmon patties at Wally World. Okay. Yes.
What you say about Wally World?
Brother Moshe said that's where he gonna
Oh.
be getting him some salmon patties at. Ooh.
So yeah. Anything else you want to talk about before I shut this down? Sis?
No, I just want to say to the audience, listen, for the younger generation, don't call me mammy, because I'm going to protect man at all costs. I ain't letting you have none of mine. I'm going to try to protect them, stand up for them, and make sure it's fair sentencing or fair punishment. Whether it's to that child that's in junior high school, when they want to try to suspend the black child and not the other one that instigated it, just
Right.
because he threw it.
Right. Well, I just want to thank you all for tuning in. Shout out to the CUC, Moshe Ben Yahuda, the Oracle, August Dreams. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. DJ Pete. We're gonna be doing this every Friday, I think. If God,
Yep,
God
every
willing,
Friday we gonna be here
God
giving
willing.
you a recap. And thanks for coming in, Paul.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I pray that y'all have a great Sabbath tomorrow.
Everybody have a great day.
The Sabbath begins at sundown tonight. all up until sundown tomorrow. So I pray that y'all have a blessed Sabbath.
Okay.
And if you don't have anything else to say, April, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. Shalom, K. Judah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right, sis.
Okay. April Showers, I'm out. Peace.
Until next time, y'all, we'll catch y'all later. Have y'allself a good old day. And look, have y'allself a blessed Sabbath. It's your girl, BeeSparrow. BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Y'all holler if y'all hear me. Okay? Okay.
BuzzTweet Radio. You're listening to BuzzTweet Radio.